go. That should solve all the problems in the world except poverty. Not that one in particular. Let me fix my mic, because you're gonna be hearing a bunch of random stuff in the background, because I know how much you love to hear my colorful, incredibly dull, boring shite voice. Okay, I'm gonna stop self-depreciating now and say welcome to my stream for the moment. It is not gonna be very long, I guess, because I have to go do things, because today is Wednesday. It's one of those days, you know, man, where stuff just happens and you're like, what? Okay, sure, I'll go with it. Why not? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do a full hour. Who knows? Regardless, we have something here. It is an idea of an idea. It's the meta idea with which we will play music from. Honestly, all I did was hear fucking like Bob Marley songs in CVS. I was like, hey, let's make something with the reggae beat. And I was like, okay, here it is. Alright, so that's basically it. So now we gotta add some more stuff to it. It is incredibly simple and not very interesting for the moment. But I will make it interesting. Will I make it interesting in the stream? I'm not sure. It's not gonna last very long, because I gotta go pretty soon, because I gotta go to a buffet. You know, buffets. How those work. You get to eat everything you want, but you have a stomach ache. So, wonderful times ahead. Now this is the same velocity. We're gonna be trying to make a song, and you know what? I don't even know what that means. I can't even conceive what that means. What is a song? It's just like a bunch of beats and some melodies and some amplitude and some frequencies over time. I don't know, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try for a bit. But this is not the beat I want to go for. And if it is, then I'm gonna have it alternating in velocity, so as to give it a more human approach, whatever that means. Robots are playing this drum pattern. Buffets rule. They most definitely do. All you can eat. All you can eat. All you can eat. Definitely gonna happen. My stomach hurts, and I'm going to a buffet anyways. That's wonderful. Also, hello, Chris. What's up? Cymbals to be doing the same thing for the whole time. Also, they are lacking in the high end. We are gonna raise it up a bit, just a tad, with an equalizer. Here we go, magical. Not that much. What's a thewing? I don't know what a thewing is, but that's just me having bad grammar spells. I'm not sure what that means either. I'm not even sure. I was like, let's make some reggae like thing, but then I put it at 108 beats per minute, and it was really fast. And I was like, that's not reggae. Who would chill to that? And so now we're here. make a melody out of that, first of all. You're gonna hear a dog barking in the background. That is my dog. And he is like doing stuff, dog things, you know. I'm only fancy on some days. This is not one of those days. Oh, of course. I mean, like, it's just awesome that this is like a place where I can put all my stuff and everybody here is amazing. So I figured, you know, might as well. No problem. It's been fun. It really has been. So we gotta make a melody of some sort, and I'm not even sure how. That's not it. So what if we were to change this chord entirely and not make it whatever music theory people say this chord is? And instead we're like, yo, let's make this an H minor, whatever. Basically going to be moving up these MIDI notes until I get something I like. That's how it's done for the most part. Okay, that's alright. It is incredibly new and like just completely rough, but I'm glad you like it, and hopefully something can develop from it. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Where this goes. Dude, I am a master of alliteration, aren't I? Here we go. That's not the right note. You know, maybe it's a maybe. It's a big maybe. And no. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this whole thing right here. Copy and paste this one part. And then have it go down. Yeah, okay. You know, that kind of sounds not too good. And it just sounds like these where you're like, what were you thinking? Oh my god, what's wrong with you? And then you try it again. First of all, before I do that actually, let me just give you insight into the original idea for when I was not mad in the head. Where is it? Basically, I played that on MIDI keyboard, but it is not going to translate over too well at this tempo. So I'm going to remove it for right now. Since we're making an intro, it's got to be slow-ish, and it's got to have a lot less elements going on, whatever that means to some people. You know, honestly, what am I even talking about? Who cares? You could have the biggest intro in the world with the most amount of things going on. Doesn't matter. You do you. Okay, so I don't want that second hit. That's actually maybe gonna work if I just do that. Oh, ideas have been formed. Ideas are perforating through the walls and ceilings. Alright, so we got that. And, you know, maybe. Probably gonna change that chord over here to something different. But regardless, let's say for the moment that that is the start of a song. Imagine. It might not be. I might abandon this project. It happens. And then we bring in the big bass stab. Not in the intro though. Kinda just wanted to come in a little less. I definitely want more reverb or something. I don't know, I put a delay. It's like all really simple, really rough. I'm trying to sketch out an idea and nothing is coming up. I think it has something to do with this. Okay, I got it. Maybe. I just have to mess with the groove of this. You hear laughing in the background. That's not me. Sound like I think it has to be a bit slower to 102. Extend it for an entirety of 4 bars, like so. Maybe. And then we pitch it down to something like this. Spooky, right? And then we come in with another different lead over here, which is going to be the melody if we make it so. I don't know how I'm going to make it so. We're going to pretend that we've made it so. Right, here we go. different lead. Goodbye, everything that I did on a MIDI keyboard. Does not matter. Meaningless. Here we go. Oh, it's So I know this is gonna sound like Inspector Gadget, but it's not gonna be Inspector Gadget, so calm down. It's not gonna be Inspector Gadget. Now, where am I in the piano? I actually played this so right. That's where we are. I see where I went wrong. It's right here. So, maybe. What does this sound like? Okay, that makes more sense. That actually does not work with that weird like alternate beat thingamajigga. So I'm probably gonna end up taking out. Yeah, no. Gonna try to go off key a little bit, just a tad, just a tadpole. So like right here. Gotta go on my piano majig. Then maybe it is Inspector Gadget, you know? You never know. Sometimes you try to make a song and it is Inspector Gadget. generate the chords for that. I got an idea. See, they don't really align too well in what I wanted it to do, which is fine, I guess, for the moment. I knew it wasn't, because life isn't easy. So we're gonna just make it synth steps. Oh, I gotta change this chord too. Somehow. Not sure what I'm doing. Not sure. Do got the rest of the melody figured out for that tiny little thinga, but still not sure what I'm doing. Damn, what is that other part? How do I add that? I want to add this. Okay, I found it. Oh, that makes sense to me and not you, because I didn't explain it yet. And then I'm gonna have to make another melody right over here, I think. Nope, not there. I was completely wrong. And that is starting on whatever note that is. A C, D, a D. Okay, we got that. Wonderful. That. What note is that? We go back into the basic. Hopefully that isn't trash. No, maybe it's if I do this and I extend the chord all the way throughout the bar, probably pitch it down by one thing, musical term here. This should work. Go back up. I guess technically I need to automate the envelope. So that the cutoff keeps on trucking. No, it keeps it goes down for the most part, whatever that means. Just a tad. You guys can't see this. Boom. Whoa, fook, my bad. My bad. Alright, so what was I gonna do? So I'm trying to modulate the envelope of a synth. How long do I want the attack to be? I guess I do want that effect. Sort of. And I want that effect to be controlled by a macro, which is this. Oh, what have I done? Damn. Is this gonna work? I feel like I messed up somewhere. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Call it that. And we configure this and whatever this is. I'm not sure. But might as well play with all of them. Going back. Whoa, my bad. That's so confusing. What did I just do? Where is my synth thing? Here we go. Possible that won't work. Also, I'm getting a phone call. Oh dear God. Okay. I don't know if I quite like that yet. Well, that will be a thing for the moment. And now is where the actual song will come in. Real question is, why is this not mistakes. That didn't work either. Okay. I don't suppose it matters. This will be okay. Maybe. I should probably compress that. Give it a little bit more of a swoosh and mesh. You know, those totally legitimate terms that I didn't just make up. Weird. That's funky. Oh, what is up, man? What's up, Phonics Fly? You heard what I put out. What did I put out? Oh, that's right. I put out the song. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thanks. Send outro. Was it 10 months? Oh man, it's still not even done, which is the best part. It's like, when I hear that version, I know it needs more bass, and it needs, okay, so it needs more bass, and the bass needs more highs, which is funny, but cool. You know how I was, yeah. The one that you said you were just gonna be like, it's a bonus track. Oh, never mind. The remix. You finished it? Whoa, that was fast. That's basically all I got for that. Spooky in a really nice way. I mean, I'm not even sure what I'm going for yet. This is a really quick stream because I gotta go pretty soon, sometime, for reasons unknown. Yeah, basically, very, very new. I might have just started it. How long's it been? Like an hour ago? See, now I gotta get like fancy with this effect. If you put a gate, you duplicate your drum track, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate the symbol, silence them, and call them Ghostface. Right. Now that it's gated, I could sidechain it to said Ghostface. And I can control that with the device on off. Yeah, the remix things, yeah, that does get kind of tricky, actually. Maybe you could ask whoever you remixed it from. Possibly. Wait, so you really finished it? I want to hear it. Like, even if it's against copyright laws. So I do kind of enjoy that. And I'm gonna duplicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure I'm counting. Well, that's the thing. Let's go with that for now and edit the next part. Nope, I do not want that last note. That is gonna sound very weird. But let's go with it. In fact, why not just duplicate? Actually, no. I'm gonna make a high layer. Hello. And I'm gonna add so much chorus that you're not even gonna know what the original sound sounded like. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, here we go with the chorus and the dynamic tube, wherever that is. Here we go. Up with a compressor so as to not clip and forever be saddened when I export it. Basically a limiter in a sense. You're gonna hear a lot of the same thing right now. I literally turned every knob up, so it might get loud. I will check that out in a second on my phone. What is that link? SoundCloud. SoundCloud. Spooky. If it's a private track, I think there's a secret link. I'm not sure this is gonna work. I think it's gonna tell me it's gonna be private. But I'm gonna try it out anyways. Because you never know about the fish. I'm typing this whole entire URL onto my phone right now. It's a lot harder than I remember. Here we go. Yep, the track is private. So in SoundCloud, if you go to share, it'll give you a secret link, which you could post, which I think it will make it work. Got messed up right now, and it's gonna be even more messed up. Just 1 second. Oh, there it is. Nice, you got it. That is terrifying. Right. So I'm gonna go. It is. Gonna go listen to that song right now. It's a secret link. You can't see this. You can't see this. I'm not highlighting it. It's like John Cena. You can't see it. Is it case sensitive? There we go. I found it. Alright, so I don't know what's going on with this project. So I'm gonna just try out one quick thing before I check it out. Okay, so I'm happy with this first note and nothing else. Actually, the first two notes. Alright, I'm gonna go listen to that. I'll be right back. Let me put something on. I will be right back. Whoops. Whoops. I can't believe you finished it, dude. That's like mad fast. But so far, from what I have heard of the remix, it is awesome so far. Please keep working on it, because it's pretty cool. I should do one of those eventually one day. Just because, I don't know. People like vocals and songs, apparently. Oh, did I pause it? Oops. But yeah, dude. I like how it's going so far, definitely. And the string sound, I can't make that. It's just so clean sounding. I don't know. It's good. Where I got the vocals. Reddit thread. Huh. Sure. The only thing I use Reddit for is cat gifs. But okay. Oh, and their sample packs sometimes. So what did I do before I listened to that? Jesus. So, I'm gonna have to probably... There are a lot of vocals here, this thing. They got that 121 Pilots song apparently. Oh, there's a lot of vocals here. Queen. Okay, so I'm just gonna bookmark this then. In that case. I do wonder what a Queen remix would be like. Oof. I'll definitely check it out later. Even if not just for one shots, like a guy going fish. There's gotta be a song. Alright, so what am I doing and what am I forgetting to do? Definitely gotta tame all the artifacts. Something like that. Actually, before I do that, you know, I actually do not like the cymbals too much. Huh. Let's go break. I'm going to be splitting these into two different bands, marching bands. Definitely. Sure, I think that's good enough. What have I done? Create chain, create chain. So many chains. Invert phase, and we got it. Saturator, because why not? It's the best reason. Oof, ow. I guess there are reasons, why not? Yeesh, I hope that's like hurting my own ears. Send out some emails? Yeah, definitely. Though I do wonder if how that would go. It'd be cool if you sent out an email and like the actual artist got the song and they were like, yeah, that's awesome. But labels and stuff. I always forget that. Actually, okay. So I do not want that saturator. Actually, now that I've thought about it, I'm gonna try out whatever amp is. Yep. Jesus, that's a lot of distortion. before that even has a chance to work, it's way too uncontrollable. So I have to do more things. Stick with that for now. See what that sounds like with this. So I guess that's gonna be alright for now, for its uses. Really, I was just going for a bass. I'm not sure why I threw like 7 different effects on it. So now that I've done all of this, I am only going to keep this part. And now we begin the song. Then maybe something that goes up. And drops over here. So that's a very basic thing. I should try adding a lead somewhere. Probably this. if that just repeats? Nope. Maybe. That might not be the chord, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it. 'Cause you never know. I hope the song goes somewhere and doesn't end up in the abyss that is my project files. Nah, I'm just gonna make it two. And then hopefully this works, and if it doesn't, too bad. And we come in with another chord, probably. That's not bad. Actually, I should do something like that. Of course, it was muted. Okay. So for now, that's alright. I have to go pretty soon. So that's basically it. For now, just like a tiny little bar thing. Might use it, might not. I don't know. But yeah, new song. You should check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody and anybody. Farewell.